Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and happy 10-year anniversary to Minecraft Xbox Edition. I was looking forward to, for the 10-year anniversary, playing some Minecraft Xbox 360 back from the very first version where they added the Ender Dragon. However, getting my Xbox 360 to work, apparently the 360 is easy enough to get going. I was going to have some fun playing around with it, but my controller, last minute, I tried so many things. I tried getting foil on there, I tried so much, and the controller just wouldn't work. So what I instead did is I deleted all the save files for my Xbox One, and we've got whatever version comes on that disc. I genuinely don't know what version of Minecraft we're playing right now, but you can tell from these menus, I assume, that this is an old one, right? Well, we can't go on the menus, but you know, you can see my skins. Look at this skin menu right here, right? Like, ooh, we've got, there's actually quite, oh wait, that means we can have skins that were later removed, right? Because the Spider-Man, is it one of these skin packs they later had to remove for rights reasons? But right now, we can look at them and be Spider-Man if we want. Yeah, there's not many skin packs at all, actually, if you look through them. Anyway, today, we're going to be playing through as your favorite Ocelot. Actually, not just for a treat. Was the birthday skin in here yet? I think they... Oh, no, the birthday skin pack isn't in here. So I'm being an Ocelot today as a fun little throwback, I guess. And we're playing some Minecraft. As you can see, I've got a lot of worlds to choose from. I've got... you know, I've got a lot of worlds here, I'm sure you can see. Should I move myself to the other side of the screen? Nah, that's fine. And, yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be beating the game, maybe? Honestly, I'm not even sure. We get to pick skin packs, actually. That's fun, too. You know, if you're speedrunning, you can use any skin pack, any texture pack without paying for them. Because if you don't need to save the game, you're all good. Also, I don't even know how to say your name. Daryl Williams, I'm guessing. Quirky letters, by the way. Look how strange that is. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be playing on a classic world size. We're gonna be getting the closest thing we can to the Xbox 360. No bonus chest, structures on, and you know what? That's good enough for me. Should we move on? I think we should move on. Hello. Oh wait, actually, let's pick a world name. So we'll call it 10 because it's 10 years old today. You pleased? Also, I have this edition. Mine looks different than this, so Shepson. So yeah, this is what happened. This is the version that came on a disc in 2014. So again, it's probably TU17, TU19, something like that. I think TU21. It's somewhere in that ballpark. I genuinely have no clue what features we'll be able to play around with, but we're playing a super old version of the game, but one where we know the dragon still exists. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, play the tutorial, says Aaron Herman. You know what? Honestly, we should have started with the tutorial, right? Do you want to get a little reminder of how to... Actually, wait, yeah, that's how... Wait, yeah, before we do this, let's go back. That's how we know for sure which version this is, because we look at the tutorial, and we'll work it out from that. Aha, smart. I love the tutorial world, says Manny Nilisk. Such a nostalgia wave every time I look at it, but this will let us know exactly which world it is. I don't know if I know off the top of my head exact tutorials, but I'll know the era pretty close. So this, oh, welcome to the Minecraft tutorial. It's a game about placing blocks. So this is the one where they had the big city, which I think, also look, the house is slightly different in this one. But when you're ready to explore further, just go in here and it'll lead to a castle. Yeah, look at this. Minecraft, but the miner's craft. Oh, it's so weird that the way the controls work. Look at this. Something's wrong with this. Like, it's moving kind of squarular rather than kind of like circular, you know? Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, this feels unnatural. Oh, maybe it's just because of the tutorial. Maybe my sensitivity's turned up too high and that's all that is. So yeah, oh yeah, this is just so strange to me. It doesn't feel correct. So yeah, this is a TU14 derivative is what chat thinks. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna open up the paper and I'm gonna trade with a villager. Oh, do you remember this trading system, chat? Look at this. I know the trading interface. Oh, this was so weird. Like this was, you know, I don't know. It's pretty similar to what we have in the broad strokes, but it also just feels so outdated. In the same way the Nether, right? Like, at some point, the Nether was totally worthwhile, but now it just feels wrong and weird. Also, look at this. Look at the distance at which item frames don't render in. Do you see that right there? Do you see how the game literally slowed down because it was running out of processing power there? That is truly quite nutty. So ender chests, we put one in one ender chest, and we can take it from the other. Wow, that's nuts, huh? The colors are so washed out. Yeah, mine. What I used to have to do for my videos is this is my secret sauce as to how I had like pretty good recording quality on YouTube compared to other YouTubers. Is I added a ton of saturation later. I do it now, but I'll totally forget to turn it off. But you know what? Let's do it anyway. So this is what I used to do. If you wanna, if you're curious as to why it looks different to my older videos, is you go in here, you go the video, and then we just up the saturation. And you see how much better it looks? This is genuinely how they think the game should look by default. Whereas if we up the saturation by like 50%, now it looks much nicer, doesn't it? Doesn't just like I single-handedly with my recording equipment made Minecraft look nicer than the game itself knew how to do. I'm just saying, default's better. Yeah, you're the one person who says that.
I'm not Welsh, I'm not 13 years old. I've never worked at Burger King and tried to make you buy a milkshake forever. I am your toy wife and I hope you don't die in a car crash.
Man, that first... Thank you for saying you if I don't die in a car. Man, those references. Okay, you know what, Poly AE? That is a sign that you've been here not for a year, that's like most of a decade of references right there. Thank you. That's nuts. Thank you very much, Poly AE. Not only for the monetary tip, but also the reminder that man, you've been here a while, yeah. Yeah. What do you reckon, chat? I personally think it looks better this way. Also, if we go into the settings and we go to graphics. Obviously, we could turn down the gamma, or turn up the gamma. I think that's what a lot of people do, they like max it all the way out. But I think gamma looks better about 80, personally. Oh, this is where Bedrock Fog still existed. We'll turn that on, even though it's the worst setting, just for fun, right? Also, for some reason, I'm Steve. Didn't I just change that? Oh, I can't unlock my, even though it says selected, it won't let me use it. I guess we'll be Spider-Man or something then. Yeah, let's be Spider-Man. Let's commit some copyright infringement. They don't allow you to use Black Cat. I mean, that's kind of close, right? They don't allow you to use these skins anymore, but that's not gonna stop me. It's not gonna stop me. Should we be Guardians? I think is it the Avengers one that doesn't work? Yeah, we'll be this looks kind of like a cat if you're looking just the wrong way. Man, look at this Falcon. That's the opposite of a cat. We got lots of choices in here, huh? Lots and lots of choices. Vision. Ooh, yeah. We got whatever this guy is. Also, thank you, Freaky Girl. But yeah, this is I'm gonna wear Spider-Man. It's the Avengers one. Okay, so it's the Avengers one. So right now I'm wearing a skin. They physically are not allowed to sell you, but they can't remove it from older versions of the game, because obviously, which is kind of fun in my opinion. So what was your favorite? Man, it looks so much prettier now we've upped the saturation, right? Like this is how I remember Minecraft looking. What was your favorite title update? I have a special spot in my heart for TU14 because it was such a long wait, but like it felt like it was worth it by the end. I don't even know how. Like as I look back, I'm like, were iron golems really that exciting? Like, did I ever use them in my world? Not really. The update that changed the world was pretty hype too. Pretty saturation. Also, I can't believe this Minecraft world, the tutorial world, like spawns you needing to go to sleep soon. That means I'm gonna have to go do that. But yeah, I find a Neverwalk Valley. The Neverwalk Valleys, yeah, that's a biome that doesn't exist anymore, huh? Let's go to the Nether. Let's show you the Minecraft console exclusive biome. It's not really a biome. Iron Golems was TU12. Was it TU12 or not TU14? Was Emeralds and... You know, thank you, Megaversus Prime. It's weird, because, I guess those were 1. I guess they mixed a 1.3 feature and 1. You know what, see, it's so weird going back to those days. It's cool to see the old faces catching up here, huh? Also, look, there's a Nether fortress over there. So yeah, let's go find one of these valleys, huh? This is how the Nether used to look, and we were all just okay with it. And I don't know how we all collectively made that mistake. Also, I didn't even realize, maybe this version in particular is just kind of strange, but the number of frame rate slows down. It's like, I'm noticing the performance downgrade that we're getting right here. Do you see that? Like, every time an explosion happens, the game slows down for a second just to deal with it. I guess this game dealt with everything besides explosions quite well. I don't know if we need to get down to where we want to be. Also, I'm going to miss the bedrock place. Being able to place blocks right in front of you is like single-handedly the best thing about bedrock if you're a non-bedrock player. And so going back to another version of the game is like, oh, how are we going to live with this? Ooh, look, gravel. Yeah, this you don't find this randomly floating around on the Nether anymore. Oh, we got one. I think we got a whole floating biome here. It's my favorite thing to just let... Oh, it's not actually floating in this particular version. So I hate the hotbar, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the size of this thing does have to be said. Oh, there's so many ghasts. they did not let up on the mob spawning, huh? This is so different to modern day Minecraft Nethers. Anyway, so I want to find you a soul sand valley, but I'm gonna die because I was already at half hunger and I'm being absolutely ghast blasted to death. And so yeah, this is the tutorial world. It's a nice tutorial. We could look around it sometime. I'm sure it'd be great. But I play with big hotbar. Yeah, in modern day Minecraft. Okay. Also, I'm sorry about my green screen being slightly too much. Depending whether it's day or night, I have to switch it out to make it like slightly more conducive. I guess there's more colors at night. That makes no sense. That seems like the opposite of truth. But yeah, man. Also, this was after shares. Like, it's so weird watching that footage from this morning's video. I watched my first 360 video again, and it was like, oh yeah, you punch sheep to get their wool. So let's, Also, the annoying thing is, once you get into a tutorial, you can't jump because they made the A button, like, you want to continue the tutorial thing. Very frustrating decision. Honestly, I could never play the tutorial worlds for new features. The way I would learn about new features is I'd be like, I'm gonna physically go do this. I can't stand the tutorial world for it. Like, I love looking around the tutorial world, but the actual tutorial part of it was like the worst thing. Oh, I can't swim in here because there's no swimming. I was like, oh, we'll just hop in there, why don't we? I guess we have to go in this little hole instead. Can we do it? No, I can't. Okay, yes, we can. So let's turn down the HUD size, by the way. Control, graphics, user interface. We'll turn HUD size down to minimum. It looks a little too small at this size. Excited for the elytras that are being added in the 1.9 update, says Dr. Legacy. Man, 1.9 was so far away when this version came out. Like, again, like Mega vs. Prime said, we were just getting features from 1.3 and 1.4. Like, it's such a weird throwback, huh? What is this? Look at the darkness and the ooh, okay. Yeah, this is a weird place. I never realized there was a secret like under the hill area like this. What is this meant to be? Can we take it up somewhere? Does it just exist for the sake of being a secret? I want to know the scoop. Like, there's a lot of blocks around here. It must mean something. I'm guessing there's a chest in here if we were to look around for long enough. But I don't know where. There's some mossy cobblestone. Look at the old mossy cobblestone texture. That looks like it's haunted cobblestone. I never knew this existed in this tutorial. Right, I have no bearing. I guess there's this little area here. We went from 1.3 in TU14 to 1.6 in TU19. Yeah, I remember the jump in TU19 was nuts. Because we were just expecting 1.4, and they're like, yeah, I guess we could combine, like, I don't know, 3 updates together. And the whole community went nuts. Like, 3 whole Java updates that came out separately, they just bundled together, and they made it in the space of either 6 or 8 months. I remember it being, like, an impressive time frame to get straight from, you know, ender chests and emeralds to horses. Anyway, yeah, this is a fun little area. I'd love to hop around it some more. But I think we should... Ooh, should we see what's up here? Oh, yeah, let's go up. Let's keep looking around, huh? You know, I want to beat the game. But to beat a game, you need to know a game, is the way I would say it. Yeah, it's so strange, honestly. Anyway, so yeah, I want to look around the tutorial some more. I really do. Should we hop into creative to do it? Can you do that from in the game at this version? I don't think we can. Without host privileges turned, I guess you never could. So weird to see, though. So weird to see. So let's hop out. I think I came in over here. And let's go do this. Console Edition used to be behind Java. Yeah, no, it was always... The question was never, like, how was, you know, like... The question was never about, like, was console behind Java? The question was always, how far behind was it? I think when Minecraft Xbox 360 first released, it was about 18 months to 2 years behind Java. And then just before they were about to discontinue it, it was like, you know, a month or two behind a Java update. Haven't got a stream in a long while. Nice to catch this one. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. It's nice to catch you too. Avery Cricket. Also, man, we're getting beat up by all these mobs. Also, this time I didn't spawn in the same... Oh, I guess I just spawned up here. Yeah, look at this, by the way. There's a castle over there. I guess I never really realized that there was more than the main village, but there's a whole little castle out there. There's an example of the pre-update that changed the world terrain. This used to be an extreme hills biome. I mean, it wasn't very extreme, but I love the floating islands. Should we go check out a village? Do you wanna see what villages look like, chat? Including the exclusive non-village village well, which was a structure for so many years. Does the game still run at 60 FPS? I mean, you can tell me whether you think this is 60 FPS. I think it's clearly dipping quite a bit, but this was a first version, so I'm assuming they got a lot of performance issues ironed out. Oh, I remember when they used to have different colored skin, or like, I mean, he's clearly wearing an outfit, but like it's a very loosely put together outfit, right? Are you gonna collect all the music discs in this stream? You know, as fun as it would be to do that, because that is the inspiration, but still behind my oh wow, look, they all look exactly the same. Oh, I guess they're all farmers. There's a lot of farmers, huh? Wait, why is the farmer offering me flint? We were also hyped for TU25 classic crafting. Yeah, I didn't realize it won't be in here now. Wasn't it nuts when they added the option to craft exactly like it wasn't that useful, but it was still so, like, it was such a novelty to play around with, right? The old trader format. Yeah, this is an old village. This is before they had beds in their houses. They would just stand in their houses at night doing nothing. Also, how can they all be farmers, even though they're offering arrows? It's so strange. Nothing in here. Nothing. They didn't even have a doorway in this village. Come on, man, you can do better. So I tell you what, if we can just find a bucket, we can go to the Nether. Look at the beauty of console lava, man. Oh, that's a pretty block. Well, I did want to look at the beauty, to be fair. That's on me. Okay, so yeah, let's go to sleep so we can actually enjoy the day. You know what? Daytime's coming soon enough anyway. I want to go out to that castle. I want to see what's happening over there. I miss those large houses. I used to steal them. Yeah, the villagers really toned down their average house size, huh? After 1.8, they changed trading again to have way more professions. Oh, did it used to really just be farmers, priests, and the, they used to retire after trading a lot. Yeah, I remember that. Those were good times, huh? Taste the beauty, says Ahad Afzal. Taste the beauty indeed. Yeah, no, also, thank you so much, Slimes of Yarn, for becoming a channel member. I believe that makes us, we're like 26 away from 400. It's a very exciting goal. So I'm guessing this is just a lighthouse. Or maybe it's just a redstone tutorial. I'm not even sure. I'm thinking it's a lighthouse, right? So I'm gonna climb up the top, then I'm gonna make sure he can't climb up. And now we're gonna look at the tower. Yeah, this is all the tower was. Oh look, here it is. That's the structure I was talking about. It's the, for some reason, for almost all of Minecraft Console Edition's history. Oh, there's a house over there. For almost all of Minecraft Console Edition's history, they had these little village wells that just kind of existed. And I think looking back, it was probably a bug with village generation, but it always felt so mysterious. Like, what are they doing there? What are they meant to be? What's the scoop? Also, look at iron doors and their old texture, huh? It's all very strange. Okay, so let's head out towards whatever that structure was in the corner. I want to start my own world soon because I think beating Minecraft in these versions is such a draining task. It's you know, whether it's even doable, maybe we could have a fun thing about. Actually, I think it's really doable if we just if we make the priest trades work, right? So it's all just about let's trade with the priests till they give us Eyes Offender. You don't have a village in your world with one well and one house? Don't you have a village in your world with one well and one house? Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, the in my Let's Play world, somehow there's just a single house village. It's the saddest thing, honestly. It really is. IBX Toycat, when did minigames get added, like Battle? That was way later. That was the deep into the TU30s, I want to say. Also, it's interesting. We got a little furnace tutorial out here. Hey, we got a disc. Okay, so did they tell you when you collected the disc? It does. It says you found 1 of 12. And now I've also got one of these to help me swim in the lava. Oh, you can't auto-equip. You have to, like, manually put it on. So let's do that. Let's throw on the helmet. And let's go outside. Battle and Tumble 2016, Glide 2017. Man, it feels so much more yeah, it feels more recent than that. It doesn't feel like 6 years ago is when minigames were added. Like, that's barely 4 years into the console. Imagine where we'd be right now if they had 6 more years of development on the console editions. Like, there are so many ways in which Bedrock development's been great. Like, you know, they have updates on the same day and everything. But, like, imagine if as well as the updates coming out, like, a month late or whatever, we also had them developing console exclusives and they were still making mini games. You know, because we have no indication that they'd stop if they were still doing it. Imagine how nuts that would have been. Oh, man. That makes me sad. I mean, 6 years. Like, they made 3 updates in 2 years, right? I mean, 3 minigames in 2 years. Let's just assume they go for 1 every year. Not because that was them starting up the thing. We'd have 5 more minigames by now. They'd be announcing minigame number 8. They'd be like, so this one, it's like, I don't know, find the weasel, and you know, it's a minigame. You know, I don't know. I think it's crazy. The things we would have had as a community. How did you get the disc? I just joined. I bought the disc back when it was still a thing they were illegally allowed to. Back when it was a thing that existed. Also, this is so strange. Look at the way the cows react to being punched. Oh, I don't like their noise either. Well, there we go. That was a little horrifying, but I'll deal with it. So I'm gonna try and get this pig into the flame over there. That's my goal. I'm just gonna nudge him over, and then I'll punch him after he's on fire. See if they've added that feature yet. No. I'm trying to put the fire out. Yeah, they did. Perfect. So I'll eat one of these first. I think I'll eat both of these first. And then I switch out to this. And I got a source of food. Yeah, that cow noise is definitely a little bit cursed. I agree, chat. Yeah, do you remember the world border, by the way? There was always a weird bug that would allow you to get past this thing. Like, I don't have coordinates on right now. Oh, wait. I don't have a map either. I guess in the tutorial world, they wouldn't give you a map. Every other world, you would have one. So there's this magical barrier in the middle of nowhere. Like, there we go. Just, there's a barrier here. And if you use the right sequence of pistons or whatever, you can get out there. In fact, I want to switch into creative solely so we can do that. Let's hop into creative, just so we can show you that, because I think it's the coolest thing. So we'll load up the tutorial world, but we'll load it into creative. Also, look, the seeds were 64-bit. I forgot about that. Look how long of a seed that is. Good luck telling that to anyone. Just type in 122-775-04811513. And that's the tutorial world too. They could have picked a nice seed, but they didn't. Let's load it up. Should we load it up in like a fun texture pack? I kind of want to, right? Load it up in fantasy. Yeah, I'm using a trial version. I get it. If you start create one creative world, that's fine. Ooh, there we go. So now we're playing the fantasy version of Minecraft. Oh, they had a little ruin over here with a little chest in the middle. Oh no, that's glowstone. Ooh, very strange. What happened to the world before the tutorial world that you made? I guess I never saved it, so it probably never, it probably just didn't stir and patch. So, by the way, here's a little creeper boat. If you recognize this, it's one of those classic things. But I want to show you what happens if you go to the edge of the world, and then you do some... I forgot how you even do it. It was something sort of ender pearls or pistons. So I'm going to grab both those things, and I'm going to try and recreate a bug that I enjoyed. So piston, I'm guessing. Some levers, and then we'll grab some blocks. Just some good old dirt. Wow, you fly so fast in this version. Yeah, this is the speed of flying I'm used to. I remember how long it took me to get used to bedrock flying, where you basically just don't. Okay, so as you can see, there's a block over here which you physically can't access because it's the edge of the world. So instead, what you do is you take a piston. Oh god, these pistons look too weird. You take a piston, which apparently we're gonna have to place like on the side of that block. Can they only go one direction in this? Is that... How do we make a piston not go upwards? Okay, that did it. I guess it's based on the part of the block we placed on. There we go. So, as you can see, the piston can extend. Place a dirt block. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, so place a... Oh, this is hard, huh? Place a dirt block there. Place a piston here. And then it pushes me, which isn't very useful by itself. But if we place a dirt block there... I can't push the dirt block. Maybe if I throw an ender pearl in just the right way. That's not useful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to... If we place something on the end of the piston, maybe? You have to get under the piston. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, it's a boat. There we go. Okay, so we grab a boat. By the way, old school Minecraft boat, huh? You remember this thing? So we grab a boat. The boat apparently glitches through the blocks. I guess we'll place it up a block. Okay, so we place a boat. And then we get in the boat. And then we're down a block. Now we just have to... Oh, God, what's happening with the boat? It's kind of pushing me out already. Then we break the block. And then we row the boat a little bit. I guess we'll just activate... Okay, we'll just put a lever there. There we go. Get in the boat. And then I'm trying to, like, activate this. There we go. I don't know what I just did. But the boat... Now if I get out of the boat... Okay, it didn't work correct. I think you gotta, like, put yourself in the lovely... the useless, super easy to break abomination. It used to break if you went through lily pads the wrong way. Like, I don't even know what the wrong way was. It just used to break going through lily pads. Howdy, Toy Cat. I kinda missed the...
Howdy, Toy Cat. I kind of miss the old lighter color of sugar cane. It's cool and glow in the dark looking. Here is your allowance.
Thank you so much, Pookie. I personally liked it too. I think it had a much nicer appeal. Personally, you know. Maybe wrongfully. Maybe I wouldn't have that opinion if... Insert thing here. Oh, it's so weird. You can't break or place blocks in these corners too. So we'll place a boat. And then we'll ride the boat into the corner. And then it won't be able to get me out anywhere besides this. Yeah, wait, I put the piston here. Okay, wait. I got this. I think I know what I'm doing now. The small equipment category. Yeah, look at the look at the like scale of the inventory compared to today. Like there was 2 sets of building blocks, 2 sets of decorations, and then 2 sets of tools, weapons, and armor, 2 for brewing and 2 for miscellaneous. By the end, it was just so crowded. Also, Laura Shoe Smith, thank you. It was so ridiculously crowded. I'm gonna place boats. Oh, here's a fun thing that you might not know if you're not a console veteran. But okay, there we go. We just keep placing boats into the boats, and then we'll push the boats over the world border. Oh, the boats break because they're so brittle, right? Also, the way these physics work just makes no sense to me. Also, they turn into sticks and planks when they break, which just it makes even less sense. What are these physics? Do you see that? Like, makes absolutely no sense. None of this makes any sense. So I'm gonna try and get in this boat here. Maybe. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I just want to get out of the... Okay, you know, I can't do it. I don't know how to get over the world border. So again, wasn't there a boat minecart limit? There was. That's what I want to show you next. If you place too many boats down, because you just want to build a lot of boats. First of all, the way their physics work with each other is very, very nutty. Be warned. But second of all, back in the day, you paddled by hand or poltergeist magic. Wait, how did you paddle? Wait, okay, let me... Huh. Yeah, how... There is no logic as to how you... What sense does this make? I don't even remember that. I just never thought about it. Also, look at the turning circle on this thing. Can you break it into the world border? Ah, you can! So you could literally ride your boat into nothing and it would break. But yeah, one of my favorite things about the console edition is to... There we go. Maximum number of boats in the world has been reached. Like, if you're way over here and you're chilling and you're like, okay, I'd like to have a boat. You can't see any boats around you because they despawn, remember? And it's like, you just can't place down a boat. Like, what? Imagine playing on someone's world and just being told, sorry, the maximum number of those has just been reached. There's no way. There were some ways to circumvent these limits in some cases, but still, it was weird because it also applied to mobs. You could be trying to breed, wow, there weren't many mobs back then, huh? You'd be trying to breed pigs You know, one day. Okay, just spawn a ton of these in. You'd be trying to breed some pigs, and then they just would stop breeding. And you'd realize, oh, the maximum number has been reached. Apparently that's a thing I have to contend with. There is just powered by flatulence. Yeah, that's what it is. You used to have a very big issue there. Limits for banners, item frames, and armor stands too. Yeah, the armor stands and the item frames were the weirdest ones. Because there we go. Maximum number of pigs, sheep, cows, and cats has been reached. I have no idea how they grouped those together or why they decided that was that way. But yeah, now if you want to get a single, bear in mind, this is going to be the first sheep we're trying to add to this world. Or the first cat, let's say. You want to add a cat to the world? Oh, this is an ocelot, not a cat, technically. If we grab ourselves a sheep, though. I don't know what the spawn eggs look like, I'm going to be honest with you, especially in this texture pack. We'll grab a cow, and we'll grab a sheep. And, so it wouldn't let me spawn any more pigs, but it will let me spawn cows, even though it claims they're the same mobcat. Those pig eyes are creepy. Yeah, let's try not to think about the pig eyes too much. They are very, very, very spooky. Okay, so we're gonna exit without saving, and we're gonna play some real Minecraft Xbox from back in the day. Survival. New world name. We're gonna call it Thanks Hun. as is tradition. We'll make it a classic. And the seed will be something fun like 999. Also, it's impossible to craft too many golems. Hey Toycat, been talking to journalists a lot today, so I'm watching your stream to give myself a break. Journalists are the worst, I say, as a, you know, one of my former job titles is professionally journalist. It's technically journalist, just in the worst version of that term. Okay, survival, easy. Let's go. Bum 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 ba 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 bum. Developers didn't bother to make unique messages per mob, but I think it is meant to be. Like I think it is the same mob cap. I remember it used to be. Okay, so this was an issue that Minecraft had quite a bit back in the day. Look at this spawn we have. We spawn on an island, and then there's a lovely mushroom island there. If we want to get trees on this though, we're gonna have to swim all the way across the ocean. And by the way, I say swim. What I mean is we're gonna painfully paddle across the ocean like this. Yeah, this. I remember the seeds needed a lot of work. They later fixed it with the balanced seed option. But for so long, it was just true that this is what you did. Use an ender pearl on the blocks you can't place towards the back of the block, then keep throwing ender pearls in that direction to keep on going. On the back of the blocks you can't place... Is that the trick it is? Just... I remember it being so fun to do that. Just get out of the world. And then I think it like duplicated the same chunk, so you could do some really nuts stuff back there. Look how bare the oceans are. Yeah, pre-updated Quatic, right? It's just sand. And is that gravel, maybe? No, that's just sand and dirt. And sand and dirt. And if you're lucky, you'll find the occasional clay. This was considered an ocean for so long. Yeah, it is kind of nuts, huh? It is kind of nuts. How did you used to make old seed sundaes? I mean, think about it. Because most seeds look like this, people valued seed sundaes so much. Because most seeds suck, so the ones that are just okay are amazing. Also, Corinne, thank you. It's hard to see underwater. Yeah, that's a good point too. It's next to impossible to do any vision. Because they just figured like, well, water's hard to see through, so we'll just make it really opaque. Because that's how water is. No sprint, that's nostalgic. Yeah, sprinting in water would be a really welcome feature about now. So yeah, this was because this was 1 point whatever. This was only there's only 3 types of wood in this version, and you can basically only use them for planks. Maybe we can make doors, but I don't think even then. I remember doors were TU25 because I remember it was the same update they added custom super flat, or the one before or the one after. And I remember how hyped people were about doors, where I was like, wait, custom super flats? Imagine what we could do with this. I love how tiny the biomes are. Old console charm. Yeah, there were limited resources for the world, so we had to make the biomes tiny so we'd have more of them. Oh, I've totally forgotten how console crafting worked. It's like, oh yeah, it's weird. I used to remember the number of key presses I need for each action perfectly. Like, if you want to make a pickaxe, it's this. And then you make the thing, and then you run out, and then it's like one to the right, one to the down. Like, you have to know that stuff perfectly, right? For speedrunning related purposes. Or not even speedrunning, just like, once you play Minecraft long enough, you know exactly where all the crafts were. Also, look at the way you mine blocks. This feels wrong. Look at that. Ooh. Brings me back to the old days. Not the best, but it worked. It just worked. It's like going back to an old house, right? Like, you're probably in a better situation than you were then. But there's something undeniable, like, undeniably just, I don't know, nostalgic about all of us. Where seeing the way things used to be just gives us an interesting feeling. Like, because I guess you don't see progression when it happens every day. Like, Minecraft's been getting better every single year. But some years you think to yourself, like, well, what really massively improved this year? Or maybe on a day-to-day basis, you don't see it very much. But, like, over time, those changes stack up so much. So I want to go underwater, but I'm not sure how to even do that one. So I'm going to make an axe instead, make a boat, and it'll be fun. You know what the best thing about making boats is? I'm not going to have to make a damn wooden shovel. Here's all I have to do to make a boat. I just have to... So I'll make some sticks, and then I'll make a... Oh god, where is it? I'll make a boat. So yeah, remember, boats are made of, like, paper in this version. So we're going to have to really, really ride this thing carefully. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Imagine if Microsoft never took Minecraft from 4J Studios. Yeah, I was just thinking about that a minute ago. Like, obviously at some point they would have had to transition away and like work out all sorts of things. But we'd be in such a different world right now. And I think even though there's some ways it'd be worse, there's got to be some ways it'd be better. Also, oh yeah, the boats had accelerations. Once you got going, you got going. I mean, still slower than current boats actually. The mining animation was normal in most versions, but just the Xbox versions had this animation. Is this a... I thought that was a desert symbol. It's just a pig. I'm stupid. Let's find a cave, huh? Balsa wood boats. Oh, stopping them is really hard too. Look, I've stopped riding it, but I'm going to get out and it's going to keep on going. And so because it keeps on going, it hits with so much force that it's going to decide to break. It didn't break! Even upon that much impact, we are truly having a blessed day today. Yeah, I'm gonna take the sugarcane. We gotta make a sugarcane farm, right? That's the minimum we've got to do. And should we also kill some cows? I feel like the cows are asking to be killed. That's the way we're doing this. Skill. Man, yeah, getting a wooden boat not to break, it's genuinely is a talent. I don't know how I just pulled that one off. But the downside to our very weak boats here, I guess there's lots of downsides. But the fact that they went kind of fast, if you got them going and stuff. The downside is mobs didn't work in boats. Let me show you this because this is weird to me at least. If I make some spruce planks, which are of course separate to jungle planks. Oh, there's 4 wood types, not 3. I'm stupid. Hey Toy Cat, just wanted to let you know I love you and your vids, and thanks for being there when no one else was. Says don't inhale toxicity. No, thank you for being there. You might not appreciate that you were there for you, but you were definitely there for you in a way that I only wish I could. See, look at that, the cow pushing the boat. But no, yeah, I'm really glad that you enjoy my existence because I enjoy it too. And you know, like your enjoyment of it makes my enjoyment of it more possible. You know, I steal people's enjoyments and I put it for myself. Isn't this so weird, by the way? Like, it's so natural to me that mobs go in boats that oh, okay, well, I guess this boat is gone forever, huh? It won't let me out. Let me out of the boat. I don't want to be in here anymore. How do you, what do we do? You have to look at the boat you're in to get out of it. So if you can't see your boat, you can't get out of it. That seems, oh, that seems weird, huh? That doesn't feel correct. Okay, so we're gonna go kill some mobs, but we want to light them on fire first, ideally. Yeah, I'm so past the point of doing the good old. Well, we're gonna cook the food up later. No, I cook my food at the source. That's the way I play Minecraft. So yeah, we have to hop between all these little islands. You know, back in the day, every island could be a survival island if you wanted it to be. So Cat, will you ever beat LCE? A new seed's been found and clearly beat the game in under 1 minute. Man, that's nutty. Did they find a seed with 12 eyes, maybe? I want to know. Yeah, I want to know the story behind that. like what? How do they beat the game in a minute? I'm assuming that's with glitches, because even without glitches, that would be nuts. The real issue is you didn't craft a full set of wooden tools. It's a good point. We all know that crafting the full set of wooden tools is the best investment you can make in yourself. Okay, so let's make another boat. I mean, we're gonna need... See, here's the thing. You actually can't reuse boats in this version, because if you try to, the boat will just turn into planks. The only way to kill pigs is to cook them alive with lava. Exactly, you understand. If we don't find a cave on this island, I'm genuinely just going to dig down below it, which I hate doing. Because I feel like caves are way less common on these versions. Okay, chat. Oh, wow, the turning circle on these things is so bad too. I'm turning at full speed to the left, and this is how much it turns. Okay, I'm going to get out here. I don't know where the boat went. Okay, it bounced off me. And there it goes off into the distance. It was nice knowing you, boat. So I guess yeah, we're just gonna dig down below ground. We're gonna see where we end up. It'll be nice, I guess. What's the version? Says Nitroc. I think we worked out it was TU12, or probably a derivative of like TU13 or something. Every single 12Y in console edition was found by reversing LCE. Isn't LCE Legacy console edition? Like, how would you reverse something to get itself? Also, you aren't gonna get piglin trades, will you? Time to go hunt, I guess. Yeah, that's my least favorite part about beating Minecraft. Like this was just the way of the game for so long too. Like, yeah, go kill some Endermen, go kill some blazes, then you get. It just, in reality, it made for such a tedious process in my lived memory. But yeah, we got some coal, we got some of this. I'm gonna throw those on the ground. That felt weird the way they came out, but that's okay. We're gonna make a crafting table. You know, some people say I make too many crafting tables, but those people, they just don't understand correct crafting table etiquette. Oh, we need a bed soon, or we could just stay below ground, I guess, and then make a furnace. Furnace goes here, provides me a source of light. Ooh, yeah. I like the old furnace texture, actually. There's a lot of textures I look at and I'm like, oh, this looks gross and ugly by today's standards. Like the boat, or, you know, like, honestly... most things we're looking at, right? It's like, ooh, yeah, that could do with some improvements. But this one's totally fine. Oh, there's a whole landmass over there. I bet we'd find a cave if we looked. But yeah, so my plan is to dig round and then down. You can manually install different title updates on Xbox 360.
You can manually install different title updates on the 360. Look it up if you want.
I do like the 360 as much as the next guy.
Download links for the update files on their respective wiki page.
Yeah, no, I used to that used to be a thing I was like kind of big on doing. It was like I always found it just be like I think I should, you know, might be fun to like go through all the console versions. You know, back now. There might be some fun to that. Also, it's so dark down here. So dark. What is this in Java updates, says Duncan Wall? It's about 1.3 on Java updates. The 360. That's what people used to call it back in the 360 days. So I'm going to take one of these out. Good old split in half. Then I'm going to craft a torch stack. See, they had different recipes, which is... like, looking back, probably not so necessary. Also, why was the charcoal one first? Also, thank you, Unknown JPEG, for the high-quality chat that we know and we love. You've received the highest award I can give, watching you on my TV while I eat dinner. I love, you know, that is what I do for the highest quality videos too, right? Like, when you're eating, you need the highest quality of entertainment. Oh, I remember this. You could play sugarcane underwater. As long as it was on a ledge... it would, oh, okay. It wouldn't mind about what's coming next. Crazy that one guy's random project became, arguably, the biggest game in the world some umpteen years later. Yeah, the number of steps that had to happen for it too. Okay, so if I let him start exploding. There we go. That was a really nice explosion, actually. That looks better than modern day Minecraft explosions, I think. So yeah, there's an Enderman over there. We're gonna kill him now. I don't know if it's easy or hard to kill an Enderman, or if a stone axe is even going to help us. But I guess we'll find out. Okay. Oh, this is easy enough to deal with. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, bad time to do it as far as the, okay. As far as the hunger goes, I picked a very bad time. Oh, look, they stay frozen in place when you look at them in this version. That's how it's meant to be. Ah, that's a cool little feature. Little detail. Where is he at? Where's he at? I'm trapped in a hole. I don't want to be trapped in a hole. Okay, I'm scared. I'm living life on the edge right now. I'm not gonna find my spawn if I... Okay, that's the same Enderman, right? So we can just... Should we finish him off? Let's finish him off. Yeah, we got an ender pearl. We did it. Okay, now I have to survive. If I've got an ender pearl, it's kind of a requirement, isn't it? So how do I eat today, chat? What's your recommendation? Finding a village would be the ideal method, honestly. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, oh wait, if we find a bucket, we can just cook some meat. I mean, I could always cook meat naturally, I guess too. You know, I'm gonna do the unthinkable today, chat. I'm gonna cook some meat, and I'm not gonna do it at the source. I'm gonna actually. Oh god, I hate the way combat works. It's all so buggy. Okay, so we're gonna kill the chicken. As long as we kill 3 chickens and like a oh no! Snuck up on by the spider. Okay, does anyone know the way back there? Because I don't have my map. So, it's gonna be like that way, right? Oh, but there's no trees. Okay. You know, I got an ender pearl, and ender pearls are a nightmare. Do we just live with this mistake? Yeah, I think we live with the mistake. So, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum-ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. Use the recovery compass. That's a good idea. You should go through old mashup tutorial worlds. You can still do that now, funnily enough. Toycat, is your console jailbroken? First of all, I love that the phrase for like messing with your software on a system they don't want you to mess with the software on is called jailbreaking. It's like, you know what happens if they catch you doing it? You go to jail, man. No, yeah, I never liked one of the things I always did in my channel, like obviously for some things it's unavoidable, like, and to help other people, but like I always try my best to do things that were within the game. Like the reason Superflat changed people's day is because like no one wants to learn how Horizon works and how to jailbreak. No one wants to do all of that just to play a Minecraft world. And so man, there are so many bugs flying around here. If you want a life update, by the way, there's a hole in my wall and there's hundreds of flies coming out of it. And I think they're called drain flies, which implies there's a problem with my drain somewhere. But yeah, I just see them walking around sometimes. And sometimes you catch them and you're like, oh, why do you exist? You know, apparently they're not even that big of a problem, except for the fact that they are in your drains, so they have drain germs on them. And it's like, I don't want to think about that. Can you just not exist, bugs? You know, why haven't we eradicated bugs yet? You know, we got pretty close to eradicating whole versions of humans, and we haven't worked out how to eradicate bugs. I'm just saying, it's a big issue. This is a real strange geography stream. So as you can see, this is a warm ocean. I guess it was just a regular temperature ocean. These types of oceans have many forms of formations in them. They're carnivorous. I've got the same with stink bunks in my attic. Yeah, I don't know why it's just a norm that like, oh yeah, you know these structures we build for human habitation? Turns out bugs inhabit them a lot. Isn't that wacky? And it's like, it's not even like it's easy to fix. You know, you can call a pest control person, but they're gonna just, you know, I'm not gonna think about it. You should come to Florida during midgefly season. I don't know what a midgefly is, and I don't want to know what a midgefly is. Also, do you think it's been more than 5 minutes? It probably hasn't been. Eradicating bugs is like eradicating bots. They can be stumped, but they keep coming back. Yeah, it is crazy the effort they put in, huh? Humans are better at ridding humans and wildlife, but not small bugs. Yeah, right. We've eradicated so many species just for fun, and we can't be like, you know, these flies that add no value to anyone and also eat our food and puke it up. Okay, so don't let the zombie hit me. Also, there's so many Endermen around here. I kind of want to go on a mass killing rampage. Yeah, let's do that, huh? So place down a torch first of all. Just kind of make sure everything's good. Then we're going to make an iron sword, because I would really... Oh, gosh, I hate you, creeper. Oh, man, look at this. the pace I knocked him back. Oh, okay. No. Don't do this to me, fellas. Okay, I'll let the creeper blow up down here, because he's just going to help me. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll make if we make some sticks, we can make an iron sword. Okay, so let's go get some ender juice going. So here's a fun thing you might not know. Maybe you do know, and this is very obvious. But if you don't, it might be fun for you to realize that before the addition of the shield, the sword was the shield. Oh god, there's a fly on me. Right. So annoying. Okay. So yeah, before the addition of the shield, look at that. It's so wacky because you could do it while like mining too. But yeah, let's go kill some endermen before the day comes. There's so many of them. There's like an infestation. It's like a real problem we're living through right now. Okay, so yeah, combat's also obviously, even though this is based on the Java edition, this is pre-combat update, and they never added Java combat to console anyway. Oh, that was a lot of hits, more than I probably wanted to take. We'll eat the rotten flesh. I don't think there's a big penalty for it yet. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And then we'll go over here. I love the mining and hitting animation. Yeah, there's something just beautiful about this to me. I remember doing that all the time. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna die if I'm not careful about this. Okay, jump in the water, jump in the water. Yeah, you keep come off me in the water, buddy. How's that gonna go for you? You wanna come over at me? You wanna come fight? It'll be great. You can do it. Okay, I'm gonna stare him. No, come back. When they teleport away, actually is a problem, huh? Oh, did I lose all the endermen? I didn't even get a pole. Okay, we got the guy. Okay, just need to catch him off guard all the time. Oh, he died somewhere. Chat, where did he die? I guess we could look around for an ender pearl, but he teleported somewhere, which was in the water, and he died. Oh, and items don't float in this version of Minecraft, so we genuinely won't be able to just find it. We have to do some detective work, chat. Okay, so if he died, he would have dropped experience. So wherever he died, there is XP. Yeah, that's so weird, huh? We're gonna have to reverse engineer this one. Also, I got some bones so we could grow a farm or something. I don't want to, but we could. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to near the spider. You think it's near the spider? I like that as an idea. Sounds better than what I've got. You just picked up XP. Yeah, you know, that sounds plausible. Where is the? Do you think he just died, but he teleported too high? He didn't drop an ender pearl, maybe. Yeah, I think it's. Oh wait, no, there's more. There's more experience over here. Okay, so the enderman must have died nearby. Did you die over here, Mr. Enderman? Anyone seeing an ender pearl right now? Oh, I see more experience. Wait, do I see more experience? No, I don't. It's just little bubbles in the water. The spider has since moved. Yeah, that's sad. I want the ender pearls because it's such a nightmare. We're never gonna actually do that. That's the real story of this one. The spider ate the pearl for lunch. Okay, so we're now gonna kill the pig because of course he's gonna drop some. Oh, 3 of them too. Perfect. Now I don't need any other food for a bit. Actually, you know, we'll kill more pigs. Hey, Miss Pat Van Driver Lady. Thank you for 22 months. I'm sorry that YouTube still it's been so long now. YouTube still hasn't updated their API. So the messages that you can add when you remember don't show up there. Like, why did they add the remembering message if they weren't gonna, have it be supported within their system, you know? Seems kind of silly to me. But I guess I'm not a multi-millionaire paid in YouTube stock, so I just don't understand these things, you know? I kill some sheep for a bed. Yeah, no, I should do that. Just at least to set a spawn point, right? Just bare minimum we should be doing. Oh wait, we could make some shears, and we could. No, let's not make shears. Let's just not do that. Oh, there's a nice variety of mobs right now, so we might as well kill them all, because then some more sheep might spawn. Yeah, it's so weird how few mobs Minecraft had. They add so many mobs now. And like a lot of them are kind of useless, so you're like, what's really going on here? But maybe it's better to have a trillion useless mobs to appreciate the new ones. Also, Surge, thank you so much. We are even closer to our big membership goal because of you now, and I appreciate that a lot. So we got a second sheep here. Please drop 2 wool. I think they only ever drop 1 when they die at this point. And then we've got another sheep there, but he's grey. But we could dye our wool white, and that'd be fine. You can't set the spawn during daytime. You can't tell me how to do. I mean, I know you can't, but you can't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna show you who's boss. Okay, so we're gonna make white wool. Oh wait, why do I only have 1 white wool? I'm gonna make 2 white wool. What? How did that just? What? I'm so confused. Chat, what did I just do? Did that not work correctly? Should we make 3 brown wool now? Let's try. So you can only make white wool into, oh my god, that's so dumb. Yeah, I have no idea what I just did there, chat. You can't dye colored wool white. But why can I not dye colored wool white? So I've now got 2 gray and 2 brown wool. Yeah, that's silly. You can only dye white wool. Why would they let you dye? Wait, so if you put white dye on wool, why would they let you do that? Why would they? Oh, dye bed 1 added yet? Oh yeah, you're right. So all we have to do is take these. Did they add the mix and match crafting yet though? That's my question. Oh, wow. Yeah, my 2 brown wool and my 2 gray wool can come together to make Minecraft's ultimate sleeping experience. I don't understand it, but you don't need to understand something to love it, I guess. So now we'll take this out. Lovely little experience boost. Throw those in there with my wooden pickaxe. And let's move on. Okay, so, oh yeah, this is... And I'm going to make myself an iron pickaxe too. I'm clearly going to need it, so let's just mentally prepare ourselves for that. Okay, so down, down, down we go, down to the hole. Then we're going to reach the bottom, and there's going to be a cave. Yeah, do you like the red bed, chat? Honestly, as great as dyeing beds is, the fact that you get white beds by default, and they're ugly, and they make you, they make you look poor in front of your friends. That's what it is. It's a class situation. It's something they'd be better off without. Gamma is set to max though. Yeah, also Pulpy Soup. Thank you so much for joining becoming a channel member. Welcome to the coolest caddis clubbist. No, yeah, I remember watching in 2013. This is super nostalgic. Too bad I don't have my Xbox anymore. Miss Legacy Edition. You can buy Xbox 360s for pretty cheap these days. Like, not as cheap as you'd expect, given that they're 16 years old, I think. 17 years old in Japan. They're very, very old pieces of machinery that you can still get your hands on. All this time later. White bed means poverty, it's true. Also, look at this. You mine the iron and you get the iron block. Wow, that's so wacky, right? That's not what I'm used to. Yeah, Oh, also, we have a map now, right? Oh, no, we don't. I don't know why I don't have a map. Did I just never pick it up? Ah, it's pretty fine. Seeing you mine of the ender pearl gives me anxiety. Nah, you definitely meant to mine of ender pearls. It's just the best way to do it. Oh, goodbye pickaxe. Goodbye pickaxe. I'm so nervous that I've got like a fly on my face because there's been this one flying around the room all over me. It's awful. I'm having a very bad time of it. Today you get beans from it. I think that where are the gilded iron ingots? It's you've inspired me to start TU1 world right now. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to have bought Minecraft Xbox 360 in the first like few months of releasing, you can go back and play that version. Again, I've heard some people, from the person who tipped even, that you can like play around with your files and you can get it quite easily. That might be worth looking into once I get a working 360 controller. Also, the mining animation is just so weird, right? Everything about it it's just not what I'm used to. And everyone knows what you're not used to is objectively weird. That is just how it's defined. There's no questions about it. But yeah, there's no caves or anything, chat. I'm just mining down into stone. This is my whole life. Also, thank you just for comments. Appreciate you becoming closing on 2 years membership milestone. Been worth it every day. Hey, thank you. Honestly, with great videos like Toy Cat bathing in Iron Brew, how could you not want to become a channel member? How could you not want to watch that high quality situation? On the recently sold filter on eBay, an Xbox 360 sold today for $30. Oh, I guess they went back down in price then. Yeah, no, so there's this funny thing with consoles where it's like it's a U-shaped graph of their price. When it comes out, it's at its highest price it'll be for a while. Like, you still can't get your hands on a PS5 readily, right? As best I can tell. I haven't looked in a while because I've stopped caring. It's not a new console anymore. I'll wait for the next one, obviously, which is dumb because that won't be available either. Yeah, I honestly, oh look, by the way, this is bedrock fog. Do you see this? It's hard for me to see things because they're bedrock foggy. Ooh, spooky. Hey, Harrison Gray, thank you for re-becoming a channel member. The mini moderator slacking on the job and went to sleep. Can't believe it. Training to do the most important job in the world of moderating an IBX Toy Cat stream. Can't even stay. You know, disappointing progress. This will go down on the performance reports. But yeah, ooh, look at this. I like what's happening here. Also, I had a calc final and an SQL final and a final project due today. As I don't realize Minecraft Xbox 360 came out 10 years ago. Yeah, you've got to be able to file for an exemption based on that, right? Like, well, you see, Your Honor, which is how you should arrest your teachers all the time. I hear they really like it. Also, look at this iron. Look at this coal vein. I think I've got more coal than I'm ever gonna need now. Well, you see, Your Honor, did Minecraft Xbox 360 not release 10 years ago today? I think you'll find that if the 360 is old, then you must not take away my gold. And that, you know, that'll keep them sufficiently confused for long enough for you to run away. Yeah, this is the T13 broken out mine animation made me so angry for no reason. Yeah, I can't say I noticed it, and like, no, I'm noticing it now, I guess. I guess I just thought like, well, this is how mining's always been, huh? I wasn't very focused on animations at the time, maybe. I'm petting a stray cat right now, says Pete Moss. Oh, you're living the dream, dude. You're living the dream. Yeah, it's everything about this is such a. I like the amount of iron we're finding. We're not getting the diamonds that I'm going for, but iron is nice too. Yeah, without coal, without finding a lava pit, we won't be able to get obsidian, so we won't be able to go to the Nether. Because finding a lava pit on the surface is going to be quite a rare thing in the console version, as best I can tell. So it might be a little bit of work there. Also, look, bedrock fog. You can't see things because spooky bedrock. I think that was one of the dumbest features they have added. You know, I vaguely see what they were thinking of when they were trying to add it, but like I don't think it's as good as they think it is. That's all I'm saying. The colors honestly look better than modern bedrock. So bear in mind the colors. This is with my color correction that I have to do. The actual game itself, again, just to give you a fair comparison, looks like this. This is how Minecraft actually looks. To be fair, you know, the fact that I with just my video capture card can make it look better than Bedrock. Again, it looks kind of washed out. Obviously, Bedrock also looks kind of washed out, I would say. But at least there's like a particular style this is going for. But yeah, I would say both Bedrock and console have a very different style to the way their worlds light up. I can't even tell you fully why it is. I can just tell you that it is a thing that exists. So let's go to sleep. Oh, I forgot you sleep like on the bed like this. Weird, huh? And now it's morning, and it's time to cook some food. I think 16 coal should do this. In fact, let's make a second furnace, because we'll need food, and we'll need iron, right? So throw some iron ore in there, with just a couple of coal. And yeah, as we cook up our beef, or our steak. Oh, look at this. Taking a side in the steak versus beef debate. Are we legacy console? Bedrock was based on LCE. That's actually not true. Bedrock started as Minecraft Pocket Edition, and then they try to add as many Legacy Console Edition features as they could to justify taking over it. And then as soon as they discontinued Legacy Console, they stopped trying, because why would you need to? You've already got the players. Everyone knows if someone's playing your game, you don't need to care about their opinions. That's called good management. If you are from the Microsoft School of Thought. No, I'm still very come on, like they spent a full 6 months like trying to get on board, and then they're just like, yeah, I think that's about as good as we're ever gonna get. It's like, but all of the features, like, you know, amplified, and they're like, nah, you know, if you exclude those features, we've reached full parity. It's like, yeah, if you exclude the things you haven't done, you've reached parity. That's a factually correct statement. If you just exclude the homework I haven't done, I've done all my homework, Your Honor. There we go. Lock it in. Call it a day. I think I'm gonna make a shovel, by the way. I'm gonna treat myself to one of these. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna treat myself to one of these. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Inventory's coming together now. Throw that over there. Move this up there. Yeah, when you go mining, you just get a lot of cobblestone and not a lot of anything else. Custom super flat. Yeah, custom super flat's the one that makes me angriest, because it's like such a cool feature. And you know, maybe they have data on the number of people who use it, and maybe they just, again, they're on a much higher view of this than I am. But even then, it's like, well, you know, still ignoring the people who play your game the most. You know, it's been years. They've had many years at this point, and so it means it was never a true priority, right? Like, I can say, I really want to donate to Save the Turtles, and it's like, okay, yeah, just let me get some money together. If 5 years go by and I say, unless I literally have gone bankrupt or something at that time, you know, every luxury that I've started buying myself since then, you can tell that I care about those luxuries more than I care about the turtles. You know, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I have a weird view on these things. And so in the same way, you know, when they put, you know, dozens and hundreds of hours of effort and several employees and, you know, all of this into, you know, making marketplace stuff work, because of course, and every single update for the last, you know, like 6 years has had, well, 4 or 5 years, has had something like that. That tells me, that gives me the indication that they value features that make them money more than features that they should be adding because of completion. And it's disappointing, and it makes sense. Like, on a business level, you get it, right? But it also doesn't mean that you're not bummed out by the decision. It also doesn't mean that you wish that you were in charge so you could make the decision differently. Because I have this, like, probably old school business approach. Like, in the modern age, it probably doesn't work. But I think if you just make a good product, people will come along after that. Add as many things as you can to your product and make it better. If you want people to enjoy Minecraft Bedrock, because you know that's the version where people make money, put the time, the effort, put the people in to add as many unique features as you can, so that people want to play it, and so that they want to get on there and then buy you know, whatever. Yeah, I do say. Adorable Ho is saying that the only reason it doesn't look vibrant is because you set your gamma too high. The problem is you can see nothing if you set your gamma lower. Like, just to show you, by the way, chat, this is how Minecraft console looks by default, because gamma is set to 50 as a default. But if you set your gamma to 50, it doesn't look washed out anymore, but it's near impossible to see anything. Right? Also, does the torch technique version work? Oh, it does. Heck yeah. It's so much easier on console too, because there's a delay before blocks fall. Yeah, this is so much better, huh? Yeah, there's like a nice little gap where you can actually like switch items out. It's so much harder to do in the Bedrock version. It might be fun to update the game near the end, see what changed from this version to the latest. Oh, that is a fun idea, yeah. Like, use this same world, but like look at it. Honestly, what we could just do is we could take the Bedrock version and we could sync the world over, right? I think, oh gosh, okay, we found, so we just need to get water down to this lava and then we'll get obsidian. We don't have diamonds yet, but it's a relatively small concern. Okay, so let's jump up. Finally found some lava. Very nice to see. Dig the gravel around it. So we can make flint and steel. But flint and steel isn't the issue. The issue is moving around the lava. Actually, we can just make a bucket. We can do that instead. That's much easier. Boingo, 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 boingo. Okay, so let's run up. Let's make a bucket. I think buckets used to be a little bit different, right? Also, Chaotic Zombies, lockpicking. Thank you for years of entertainment. The End Highway donation stream was a great time. I recently wanted to watch it again, but I couldn't find it. You should check the Unlisted live streams playlist. I don't know why that stream wouldn't be public. I guess because, again, something about people being like, ooh, looking at the... I do like to, every year or so, I like to do like a silly stream on that nature of like, you know, I think... You know, we're refining the concept after a few years. I liked, we did building a biome last year, and that was equally fun. But yeah, I think building a super long highway, there was something nice about it. Maybe we do like a city built on some idea or other. I don't know. With that said, though, we can smelt this up. We can make a bucket. Again, I remember buckets being weird. Yeah, look at the texture for them, first of all. They seem much bigger to the hand. And you fill them by being like, ooh, that felt, the animation's much slower, it just like instantly happens. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's kind of crazy. My friend unsubscribed because your builds are so bad, but he thinks your commentary is still insightful. You know, that comment alone is going to inspire me just to make even worse builds. That's all it's going to do. That's all it's going to do. Anyway, bye chat, I'll be watching but not chatting till I want to yell at Toycat again. Haha. I'm going to be turning up the brightness again. I think for the Nether it's going to be fine at this level actually. But like, look at this. It's just too hard to see anything. It's supposed to hold a cubic meter of water, which it picks up instantly. And we're going to have no issue. Oh, we need infinite water because we need to continuously move it, right? Yeah, so without that, I guess we can just... Okay, no, we don't need to. We just... we can use one water if we know what we're doing. And believe me when I say I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll have a little drainage hole over here and over there. That way the water can never flow onto the lava. Then we'll dig this whole area out. Yeah, we'll dig a whole little area out. It's going to be 4 blocks wide. Yeah, this should just about do it. And then if we place water up there, it flows down, but it gets stuck in the drainage holes. And now what we do is we take the lava and we put it next to the water. We'll start on this side. Yeah, okay, it works, it works. But is it just me, or does this gravel look a lot like andesite in modern day Minecraft? That's all I can see when I'm looking at it. Okay, so we go over here, scoop the lava, place it over there. So this is going to result in issues at the top and basically everywhere else. But until then, it's perfectly functional. So there's a block over here. Great, yeah, look at me doing the good old technique. You can't light wood to make it work in this version, but it's a small sacrifice. So once we do these bottom 2 blocks, the water's going to go a little bit strange. But it should still work just fine. Scoop another lava. Place it on this one here. Oh, yep, there we go. It's still fine, though. And, okay. So I need to work out which one of these is the source block. It's got to be that one on the right, on the left, because it's flowing to the right here. If it's not, this is a painful mistake to have made. Okay, it's fine. So now we just have to scoop this up here. Oh, there's a block down here we're missing. Now we should have to scoop the last block of lava up. We'll find one over there, I'm sure. Looks more like gravel than the new textures, says what's with airline food. I love your name, by the way. Love your name. Scoop it up there, and there we go. Oh, wait, it just removed the water. It didn't even make obsidian. Okay, well... Apparently I didn't think that one through correctly. Yeah, I guess it only works when it's next to. Oh, that sucks so bad, right? We got all of the portal here, except the important bit. I guess we'll just put the water there and then put the lava there and then it'll stay there. You're not sure? We'll do that. A little bit annoying to go all the way up to the surface for this, but we can live. I usually carry lava up, then make a mold and fill it with lava in portal form. Then I have to mine obsidian. If you have enough buckets, that's fine, but like, it drives me crazy just going back and forth in the mines. Like, maybe I'm just too into efficiency, you know? Is Toy Cat plus cats? Yes. You better believe Toy Cat plus cats is yes. No, yeah, it's been such a wild ride though. Like I think I wanna mention this somewhere, that like the difference in my life trajectory really can't be overstated as a result of like, you know, jumping on this Minecraft console thing. Like I put in like, you know, obviously hours and hours and hours of my time into this game that I love and sharing it with people on the internet. But like still, the fact that there were people on the internet who would receive that love. Like during, you know, like I was going for like a very weird phase in my life. Like I genuinely, yeah, everything was going terribly in its own way. And I didn't see any path forward for any of it. And even when you know, eventually I did start putting it all together. But by that point, I was lucky enough that like, wait, now even, you know, the pathway, which makes sense, I get to, instead of doing that like normal thing that people have to do, you know, I was going to be a computer programmer of some form for some giant conglomerate that sells technology to governments. It wasn't going to be a fun system, all things considered. But instead of something like that, I've actually got friends who work for them. You know, actually, wait, chat. Do you want to know something funny? The company I was most likely to work for, I hear about them all the time in the news because they've done something horrendously awful. Like I was wondering, like, wow, why do they, you know, with the pay they give and the, you know, the amount of people they hire, like, it's crazy, you know, like that. This is such a good-looking company in that way. And then, like, afterwards you realize, no, they do all this recruiting because if people hear about them naturally, it's not going to be through a good meat. Anyway, amazing what money can do for you when you genuinely haven't had enough. It's amazing to me that there are people on the other end of that. Like, I don't understand people for whom money isn't a life-changing thing. I think the difference that it caused when I realized that I could pursue my passion, pursue something I loved, you know, like effectively build a business, which is always something like I wanted to try and do, but like never, you know, there's something that could happen from this that I'm always very grateful for, like incredibly grateful. Anyway, okay, let's now place the last block there. Are you ready for the Nether, chat? Oh, look how purple it is. Like, it's more of a pinky purple, like it's a light purple on Bedrock, right? Whereas on Console Edition, got this lovely dark purple going on. I play on Xbox 360, it sounds a lot better, plays a lot better than this version, says Polly. My guess, my educated guess, is that because this was the first... Oh, look, the bedrock wall. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is one of the most stunning, like, things they decided to do. They just copy-pasted the bedrock from the ground onto the wall, and it just makes for the most strange-looking thing. I want to build one of these, like, out of Deep Slate somewhere. I think it'd be fun, right? Like a fun reminder. Like, isn't there just something intense about it? Maybe just to me. But yeah, I love these little... Oh yeah, we gotta get out of here. So yeah, this is a Nether fortress right here. Pro tip, we can mine into it as our way to mine up it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. The Nether looks so barren compared to post 1.16 standards. Actually, instead of mining into it, we'll just make a staircase up it and hope that we don't have to jump and fall. Yep, everything's going great and perfect so far. No issues whatsoever. No issues whatsoever. Can we give me some points, some credit for that catch, right? I think I'm worth some credit. Oh, but this is one of those this is one of those Neverwalk valleys, but it's like hidden away into nothing. So yeah, as long as we avoid this zombie piglin, I can quickly find out what that noise was. It was very spooky. so weird. Oh. Man, I'm still not used to all the noises I hear in this particular area. Oops, threw away my steak. That bedrock wall is beautiful. It is stunning, I would say. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna run this way instead, just to kind of see what's happening. The Nether is just so... Like, I think the Nether on console, I liked that it was limited size, because you always knew where you had to go, roughly. Like, you could search the whole thing and find your Nether fortress. Like, there's something... Okay. Infinite seems better in every way, and I really think that there's a lot of benefits to Infinite Worlds. But for most players, the world being any bigger than 5,000 by 5,000 really doesn't matter or affect them, right? Like, how many people are ever going to actually notice that? Probably not many. That's my theory. Yeah, look at the terrain being built in and out of that. Wouldn't it be fun to take one of these corners and just, like, build this yourself? I think I broke my flat world. Too many pigs. Mob farm can't boom another thing. Can't play saddle and horse. Kill more pigs. When in doubt, kill more pigs is a good solution to life. Oh yeah, this is rough. Huh? Oh yeah, the amount of health they clearly have if they're taking multiple hits to kill too. Come on. Oh, did I get him? No. Oh yeah, we're just lighting the whole world on fire slowly. Oh, slowly but surely. Also, your jumps are stopped by the fire damage rather than being added to on this version. Frustrating, interesting little difference. Oh, okay. I really wish I could get finite worlds like this on Jar vs. Cats of Truth. For so long, that was one of the things I was, like, fighting for, like, publicly, right? It's like, why did we not have the option to limit our world size? I thought there was so many, like, charms to the way that it was done. And I thought it was a real disappointment that they didn't at least add just, like, a world border option. Even now, right now, do we have a world border for Minecraft Bedrock? I don't think there's even a world border, right? Like even the high-tech way of doing it doesn't exist, let alone the actual way that, you know, people would expect based on having played a previous Minecraft version. But yeah, there's just something so cool about the limited, like again, the bedrock wall, doesn't it just add something to the world? Doesn't it just? Do you still do community events as Hunter Daring? It's a little bit harder on bedrock now. So what I used to like to do is like open up a server, do some wacky stuff every now and then. But like it's so much there's so much like to it now. It's like, well, if you're gonna open up a world, what you're gonna have to do is you also have to have someone on it 24/7 to make sure that griefing does. Like I have to hire a full-time person, or you have a full-time volunteer, which also is, it's not like ideal, right? Having to have someone like dedicate hours of their life to something. You know, it's rough, it's hard. I appreciate people who like doing the things, and for whom it is chill. Okay, I did watch a video. Someone stayed in a 16 by 16 block, and it was quite interesting. Yeah, I think it's the one chunk challenge is I believe the name of it, right? Okay, we're on fire. That's fine. We can be on fire. We'll just wait here for a little bit, and then eat ourselves up, and mix some cobblestone in there. Get some netherrack out too, just... There we go. Lovely couple of blocks. Get some nether brick out. Just make ourselves feel a little bit safer. And now we can slowly run this way. Okay. Yeah, this isn't good. We're gonna keep on healing ourselves up. This reminds me a lot of is it Crucible? The minigame map? Like just I guess it's just a Nether Fortress. But like this is the style of Nether Fortress. I feel like you just don't see. I don't know why you don't see it. But it does feel different, right? I can't tell you what is different here. But something distinctly is different. Are you gonna do the one chunk challenge? Says Captain Mimi and the Invisible Crew. I think if you do the one chunk challenge and specifically choose your one chunk very well, you could do some very interesting things, right? Like if you pick a spawn, I'm sure Crack Magnet's already done this, but you could pick some very interesting spawns for that, right? The noise when opening the old inventory is close to orgasmic. No armor like a Chad. Yeah, you know, actually, I'm gonna make myself the most important bit of armor right now. I didn't realize how vulnerable I was because of that. Let's go. Let's add the helmet on. See, now I'm protected against head trauma, which is the worst type of trauma after all the other types of trauma. Okay, so we're gonna run over here. Okay. Avoid those fireballs. Okay. So we found ourselves a nice little spot. Okay. So there's also gas doing something or other. Okay, so just okay. Oh man, the fireballs knock you back as well. Okay, am I gonna live? I hope I'm gonna live. As long as there's no whip skeleton. I don't think there's whip skeletons in this version. I think there is genuinely one mob in these structures. Oh no! It's over. I died. My life is gone. Are we ever gonna recover from this emotionally? I would say yes. I thought this was a no bowl challenge, says Deluxe Dante. I love the console edition. It feels like Java edition, and because console edition is based on Java rather than being completely written like Bedrock is. Yeah, I think there's a really interesting model in like the way that they take the two versions of the game. Also, yeah, it's so fun to dive into this version. It's a fun realization of realizing how much harder the Nether was and how really I needed more preparation for that. The blazes were so much more intense. They could attack so much more. The ghasts, the way all those fireballs hit me, it was pretty fun. Even without wither skeletons, I would say that's a harder Nether, right? And so, yeah, this has been a fun little attempt to play some Minecraft, Xbox 360 all this time later. I hope that you all enjoyed the 10-year anniversary of Minecraft 360. I'm sorry I couldn't, this is my 360 controller, by the way. It literally, like, can you see that? There's like a tiny flash of light. I put foil in there to try and make it work. I tried everything that I could possibly try to play 360. But I'm glad we played the Xbox One version from 2014 anyway. TU12 is also a blast to go back to. Maybe sometime soon, do you think it'd be fun to go back to the first Minecraft Bedrock version that existed on console? Because it was so badly put together back then. It might be a fun, like, realization of how much has changed in the last 5 years. Because honestly, now, you know, the Minecraft era, as far as console players go, we have the console edition era from 2012 to 2017, and then we have the Bedrock era from 2017 to 2022, which means we've had just as long of Bedrock on consoles, as long as you're not a PlayStation 4 player, as we've had of console edition on consoles. Which is weird to say out loud, right? But, you know, we live in a weird world. Speaking of weird worlds, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow, actually. The Super Flat Challenge. Looking forward to doing some Mega Project stuff. Does the 360 controller work when plugged in instead of on batteries? I don't have the controller cable, because it's not a standard plug. It's one of these things. So I need to buy something specific. I'm sure we could get it working if we had more time, but I just didn't realize that the 360 controller could die if you left it alone too long. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, everyone. I hope that you all enjoyed coming along for it. I want to look at the tutorial. I want to look at the mashup packs, and I feel like I could spend all day being like, ooh, what about the Halo world though? Do you want to see the old Halo world? Do you want to see the sky? Do you know, it's just, isn't it fun? Isn't it beautiful? Or is it not beautiful? Do you hate all of this? Let me know. Actually, wait, yeah, you know what would be fun? If we load up Minecraft, and then we transfer these worlds over, and you could see what they'd look like, but like in Bedrock, right? Anyway, yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream, because I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Bye. Maybe Thursday. But probably tomorrow. Check the Unlisted live streams playlist if you want to see when that's happening. And the exciting thing on Wednesday, I want to talk about a ton. We might have to do Q&A Tuesday, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. Goodbye.